Alrighty guys, 2019 Dodge Durango. Alright, SUV guys. The complaint is the liftgate not working at times. So I'm assuming they have some kids and they really need their liftgate to function as designed. Now, first thing you should do with any complaint is to verify what they saying is actually true, or verify the complaint. Okay, so with this being a Durango, you can either use the key, see right here. In fact, let's push it right now. It's working. Or you can have a one of these. Okay, you can do it by this. In fact, let's push it. It's going up. All right, let's get out and take a look. All right, because what you're looking for is obstruction. All right, do you see any obstruction? Do you see anything binding? Do you hear anything crunching? There's nothing getting in the way of these shocks. Okay, yes, dirt is not good. However, that's not obstructing. So make sure the latch is all clear of any kids' toys, debris, or anything like that. Now, I need you to keep something in mind. In fact, let me close it and see. Oh no, we don't want to do it manually because we have a switch somewhere. Is this it? Yeah. Yeah, it goes down on its own. So as far as duplicating it, I can't duplicate that it's not working. However, let me explain something to you. We are living in a world of computerization. All right, yes, everything is monitored by a computer, and that liftgate is no exception. In fact, guys, there is actually a liftgate module in this car. All right, now notice what I say, module, which means that module potentially can be on the CAN bus network or the bus network, whichever kind of car you have, whichever kind of bus network that car uses, is what should be visible using a real good scan tool. All right, so in fact, that's exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm going to scan this thing and see if there's any code that will potentially lead me in the right direction. All right, because guys, get out of the habit of, yes, I agree, you should duplicate it, but if you can't, don't just automatically assume there's no problem. Oh, this customer crazy, ain't nothing wrong with this, give it back to him. No, there's not a single customer out there on earth that has nothing more better to do than to bring you their car and set up in the waiting room and wait on you to tell them something wrong with it. All right, and this customer is not under warranty. All right, so chances are there is a problem. Now, it could be an intermittent problem. At any rate, I'm going to take the diagnostic a step further. All right, I'm going to scan for any potential fault codes that may be associated with the liftgate. All right, let's hook up a scan too. Well, would you imagine that? This is my topology on that Durango, guys, and look right here. Yes, it is PLGM. I can't remember what that stands for. In fact, let's hover over it and see. Oh, power liftgate module. That's the power liftgate module. And what do you know? It's yellow. You know what that means? There's a fault code. Now, what do you notice above this? A lightning bolt. Know what that means? There's a flash update for it. All right, let's see what the fault code is first. We're gonna click here. B1963 power liftgate strut performance. We could have, but it's stored, guys. It still could be a problem. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna take a look at those struts. Maybe the struts are getting weak. Yeah, they might be getting weak, but for now I want to look at all right, let's look at this flash and see what it has. All right, look at the TSB associated with the flash, and what we may find is, who knows. All right, here we go. Yes, there's a TSB associated with this module. And guys, according to this TSB, 2017 through 2019 Jeep Grand Cherokee or the Dodge Durango, These are the symptoms and condition. If the power lift gate can still be open without the key, intermittent the power lift gate may not open. I think that's the problem they was having. All right, sometimes it wouldn't open. All right, so what they want me to do according to this TSB is simple. Power lift gate module, reprogram the module. Yep, that's what I got to do, guys. So I'm gonna flash the module, the power lift gate module, and then first I'm gonna verify, see if those shocks are weak. This car don't have a lot of miles, so they might not be that weak, but I'm gonna check that, and I'm gonna flash update this controller. So I guess the moral of the video is, if you don't or can't verify the problem, because we're living in an age of computers and most everything on the car is monitored by a computer, you might want to check the computer. All right, in this case it was the power lift gate module. Yes, I told you everything is as a module for that, and on top of that it had a fault code in it. So that's going to be my repair. I'm going to flash update it, and let me check out these struts. All right guys, that's all I have. Thanks for watching.